a 1995 Dodge Daytona.
Like, I'm just saying.
Guys.
Half the people, that's what they do when I go on the thing for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Guys,
that's what they do. They just stream on Twitch.
What car?
Because at least you can get away with the music.
Let me know, please.
The only thing that sucks about Kingdom Hearts 2 is you can't turn the music off. That's what sucks. Like, at least 3, you can shut the music off. But it just
I've also been hearing stuff that since WWE, since I stopped watching, they have brought back some superstars that I used to watch when at the very beginning. Like, I've heard that Wade Barrett's back. Again, Wade Barrett is one of those guys I felt like should have had a way better career.
Yeah, but he's not going to be
champion.
competing. They're just going to have him on commentary for NXT.
And again, I'm sad on how they fucked up Mark Henry because I felt like, man, this man's going to retire. The last time he held the championship was in 2011. I'm like, can you let this... When there was that whole rivalry between him...
started the same year as Cena and Punk's rivalry.
Remember that whole rivalry between them and Money in the Bank 2013 when John Cena was WWE champion. You know, Cena's my favorite superstar, but I was actually rooting for Henry to win that match, and they made him lose in a way that I was not a fan of. Like, I feel like that he should never lose that way because his gimmick is world's strongest man, right? So you never give up. You're supposed to be the strongest and not be weak. They made John Cena tap this boy out. I'm like, no, man, no.
They made him tap out. He tapped out to the STF.
Yes.
Hey, are you watching this?
And they were building that whole storyline where it was like similar to the World Heavyweight Championship match with Randy Orton. For 15 years of not being the world champion, I said, weaker than me, become champion.
Alright, guys, let's go ahead and see what is up with this Tempest.
It's like, it's weird.
Well, Tempest, aka the Dodge Daytona.
I don't know. I guess he's no longer the strongest man on the roster, considering now that he's retired in the Hall of Famer. But I guess that position now goes to Braun Strowman.
Alright, guys.
But he calls himself the Monster. Well, it's actually was supposed to be Monster Among Men, then he just called himself Monster. But then he got his ass kicked by Reigns.
Bro, that's another problem WWE does. They be changing shit that just doesn't need to be changed. They just gotta stick with it and try to fix it.
Vince doesn't give a shit. He don't care about the damn thing. He's fucking racist. And I've said this many times. If you have black people on your roster, then why the fuck you have them there in the first place if you're just gonna be racist? And you
keep in mind, he did have. Remember, they did take advantage of an opportunity to let Kofi be world champion.
No, because he
I'm
told
like, oh
Kofi
man, I was so happy because I was
championship material. Telling him he's not championship material, really. He's not championship material. He's won almost every title.
Again, that was more of a... Keep in mind, that was just a storyline. That was nothing personal. That was just a storyline.
No, it should be personal. It should be personal. That's
even said before. I remember that day he said, "Okay, you clearly do deserve to be a Hall of Famer, but in the ballot, but as a member of one of the greatest tag teams in WWE current generation, which is the New Day."
3 tag teams, I think.
He's been in multiple tag teams. I just can't remember how many. I can try to list a couple of them.
He was in a tag team with
R-Truth again. CM Punk.
Yeah.
Evan Bourne.
Yeah.
There's a New Day, but
I
feel
back when Punk had long hair, wasn't it? Like before he went to short hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because he was on commentary before, like a year before he started a rivalry with Cena. They put him on commentary. I think Triple H was the one that put him on commentary.
Oh man, I still also remember one of the things I liked about 2013 SummerSlam was the fact that Bray Wyatt made his debut match in an Inferno match.
Wow. Against what?
I think it was King, yeah.
Yeah. And Kane's been there since the 90s. He had to retire because he was a mayor of Knox County.
I forget where that is. I think in Tennessee?
Yeah. And he made an autobiography about his life, like, as a mayor and as a wrestler.
Who?
Honestly, the career he's had, don't you think he should be a Hall of Famer too?
His real name's Glenn Jacobs.
I know.
Don't you think he should be a Hall of Famer too because of the career he's had? Longtime veteran, won a lot of championships, had some very entertaining moments. Clearly deserves a Hall of Fame moment too. Hall of Fame
because he's known for Randy Orton, he tag teamed with his brother, which is the Undertaker.
The sad part is, with Kofi being world champion, I don't think they're ever going to let him do that again. I feel like that was a one-time thing, just like what they did with The Miz.
Yeah. No, Miz can still go back. He could still compete for that IC title if he wanted to.
Alright, Weevil.
Hmm.
There's some swap options for this Daytona.
You're playing Car Mechanic Simulator?
Yes, I am. You got a problem with that?
You're a little weird for playing a game like that.
I got Car Mechanic Simulator. I don't play the story mode. I just play sandbox mode. I don't like playing the story.
I thought it was also weird when my friend Epic was playing Goat Simulator. Like, I'm sorry, I don't see anything potentially entertaining in a game like that.
Yeah, try playing Need for Speed. Hey, that's more entertaining than that.
I've decided I don't want to play any other sports games anymore. I'm just gonna stick with NBA. The other sports games I had, I deleted off my console, and I'm probably gonna sell them.
How are you supposed to sell them? That's the question.
Well, they're on disc, so let's say if I want to sell, like, I'm probably selling for cheap. I'll probably sell like 5 games and sell each one for $5. So 5 times 5, that's $25 or something. Then I can save it for other things. Like, that's so $25, that's enough to get a few groceries.
Pretty much. And I think most of us ain't getting the new damn systems, which I don't get why nobody wants to.
Should I?
Can you blame them though? Can you blame them though? I'm just saying, can you blame them though? It's like half the people, they won't get the PS5 because it's gonna have problems. Like the first generation, they rather wait till like the second one.
This seems like that's one of the reasons I tell people it's like the same thing with video games because there's just been trend. Because keep in mind, like when the 2000s compared to the 2010s feel like a totally different time period, even when it comes to video games. Because in 2000s, the issues that we have in the 2010s, the issues that we've had today in video games were not a problem in the 2000s. Like I'm talking about 2010 to now. Those trends those things that we hated that we saw in video games are likely going to continue in this generation too, in this decade.
Yeah. Like half the time people just give up playing video games, really.
Like I don't, and some of this stuff really does ruin video games for some people that they don't play at all. I mean, I don't think I've ever run some.
Because the gaming community has gotten toxic because you got hackers and modders and shit like that.
Well, the truth is, people like that have always existed in video games, but I would agree that because of how much technology has evolved, these people have gained the skills and knowledge to do even some more fucked up shit.
Yeah, like DDoSing, which is basically you're hacking the wrong way. You're
like
doing DDoSing
or swatting, doxing.
I don't even know what DDoSing is, to be honest.
I don't remember what it stands for, but I know some form of hacking. DDoSing, I don't remember the first thing. It's like something denial of service.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
I think the first time I've heard of a DDoS attack was when I was watching a Scarce video talking about creator got hacked by the anonymous hacker group Poodle Corp. And then I've heard of other hacker groups like Anonymous, Lizard Squad.
Well, Anonymous works for the government, to be honest. He works for the government.
I'm gonna just say that.
Because my friend said that. Because it's the truth. He says that Anonymous does work for the government.
That's kind of weird considering that Anonymous is always talking about, oh, we're gonna hack you we're gonna expose all your secrets one day and show the corruption in our U.S. politician government.
Yeah, it's like if you can do that without the government ever knowing about it, without the government even figuring that shit out.
Okay, look, even I admit there's things about our country that's not perfect that I don't like. I wish would change. But just getting rid of the government altogether, that would be a bad idea because again, there are people in charge who have the intention, we're like, okay, we have to have a set of leaders to maintain law and order. Because if we live in a society with no rules, no consequences for doing certain actions, it would be hell on earth.
It would.
It's already hell on earth, dude. You're living in hell.
Bill has a point there. It's already hell on earth.
No, the gaming community is toxic.
And I know and I agree, even in a similar situation, there are people who want to abolish the police altogether because of a few bad apples in the bunch. Like, no, there are good officers out there. We need people to keep people safe and keep people in line.
Yeah, well, actually, rent a cop killed.
Okay, you've had racist officers. You've had racist officers. Okay, arrest them, fire them, and keep them locked up. But at the same time, do not abolish the police because that
racist. I think the only reason why they're racist is because they're Trump supporters.
I'm not a Trump supporter.
That's the truth. They're Trump. Yeah, no, those racist cops. They're Trump supporters. They're doing Trump's bidding.
What a weird
Trump was
coincidence.
the one that got fucking George Floyd killed by his own best friend.
Okay, I don't know if I would stretch it that far.
No, because I would say that's the truth.
I think it's also. If we're going to talk about this, I think we could also talk about maybe the potential, the fact the 2016 election was rigged to make sure that Trump wins.
That ain't gonna happen.
Because Russia got involved.
No, because somebody's gonna assassinate his ass if he gets voted again.
Just like right now, China's trying to make sure that Trump loses because he refuses to bend the knee to them.
Because he doesn't care. Trump don't give a shit, dude. That's just what Trump is. He's racist.
Keep in mind, when it comes to our own when it comes to our morals and principles, compared to the U.S. and China, we are two very different countries that go by two systems. Obviously, like, we're a capitalist nation, and China is a communist nation. Isn't it weird, like, you obviously don't want to cut off all ties with China because, again, they do good things for us. Like, you obviously want to try to calm the waters. You don't want to, like, end the international relationships because everyone benefits off of something, from whether it's money or trading certain resources. Like, I'm just hoping Trump doesn't fucking ruin our relationship with China because, again, China does do good things for us. They made a lot of the furniture they help us provide some of the tools we need, some of the parts we need to make, like, our iPhones and stuff.
Hold up.
But at the same time, there's some nations that do certain things better than we do. Like China, for example, might just overall be better at manufacturing jobs than the U.S. I mean, we can't be the best at everything. We may not, and we may be having problems right now with even nations like North Korea. North Korea, okay, they even have one of the best militaries in the world. Even though they are smaller to us, they still got a strong military. I was gonna look for something, but I forgot. I was gonna look for something, then I lost it. Hack, you lied.
What?
You're not live.
Yes, I am.
Why can't I see it?
What the hell?
Oh, never mind. I apologize.
It's a new YouTube video. That's why.
I was wrong.
It's a new video we expect.
Don't be expecting nothing that's like
What is the name of the car you're trying to fix?
It's a Dodge Daytona. It's a 95 Dodge Daytona.
I don't think that's how you spell Daytona.
Daytona.
Yeah, I don't think that's how you spell it, though.
Yeah, it is.
Shit, this thing I learned about cars is from playing Need for Speed. Other than that, I don't know jack shit about cars.
No one knows jack shit about cars unless you like me, you play Need for Speed for a living, or you played half the Need for Speed games. That's how you know which cars is which and what parts to put in the car. That makes it better.
Another UFC fight coming up. Apparently,
didn't they just have Ortega versus the Korean Zombie?
You have something Apparently they're advertising as the most dominant versus the most violent.
What?
I don't know. I read these names because they're kind of foreign. UFC 254. Khabib versus Gatizji.
Is that like this weekend?
I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Fucking stupid. That's me. Money. Oh wow. I want you to pre-order Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
No one wants to play that stuff. Come on, dude.
That's an OG video game, man. That's been around since like the 90s. That's
a
veteran in the game culture.
They're still adding more to 11 because it just added rain to that game.
I thought after Mortal Kombat X, I thought they were done after Mortal Kombat X, but nope.
No, they're gonna keep going. Actually, I think 11 is like their best one.
Bro, if we're gonna switch topics and talk about some of the most milked gaming franchises in history, it would obviously be things 2K. Like Call of Duty, Guitar Hero, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that's all those
Mortal
ones have been around
Mortal
for a while.
Kombat. It's like, when did these like, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm like, when are you just gonna make something original and try to stay away?
Hitman's like a legendary game, isn't it?
Because keep in mind, there's been Call of Duty games since even the original Xbox and PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
We're talking about over a couple decades old franchise. That's like 3 decades now. 2000s,
yeah.
2010s, 2020s.
Yeah, they've been doing that shit for 30 years.
It's like, it makes you really think, like, do they just not have any original ideas for something new, or they're just gonna stick with it because it's an easier way to make money instead of trying to make something new?
Like, they can't figure out what to use. Like, what? Like, are you kidding me? You can't figure out what.
Bro, I'm not gonna talk about. Also, one of the problems I always have felt like gaming, it always feels like the most flooded market into what is like the most popular video game genre in gaming has to be first-person shooters. I feel like there's too many of those.
There's been too many of those. Call of Duty's just been going on forever. Feels like.
And you know, there's always going to be people who's going to be always hyped up and buy the next Call of Duty. I already know what's the next one. Call of Duty Black Ops, Cold War.
Cold War. I think that's like a spin-off to the first Black Ops.
It is.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw the trailer for it at that Sony thing they streamed online on YouTube, and I'm not gonna lie. It did look cool. It did look pretty cool,
yeah,
but I wasn't.
It comes out like next month.
I like how some people are saying
that
like
they're gonna have zombies in it.
I've already saw someone say, "Bro, that sniping animation, they took that straight from Sniper Elite."
No, it doesn't come from Sniper Elite, you idiot. Come on.
I've heard
what's
people
the difference? Like, what's the difference between Call of Duty and Sniper Elite?
I don't know. I don't play either.
I've played Sniper Elite. The only difference is they have that sniping animation where you shoot them in the skull. It depends on which part you're targeting when you're using the sniper rifle. Especially when you have like the empty lung ability, and you just shoot it. Like wherever you shoot them, it kills them directly. Because they show you like X-ray vision. It's almost like playing Mortal Kombat. Almost like playing Mortal Kombat 10. Where they have those X-ray moves. 11 they took out that and just made it like brutality or something, like, or brutal blow that replaces the X-ray.
I don't think they should remove that. I think that would be a favorite feature for Call of Duty fans.
Not for Call of Duty, for Mortal Kombat, because they took off.
Did I say Call of Duty? I meant, damn, I'm not listening to myself. I don't know why they would take it away. I think that'd be a favorite feature for Mortal Kombat fans.
Yeah, but 11 they just took out the X-ray and just put brutal blow.
No.
What are you doing? They still kept the fatalities.
No. What are you
but
doing
those ones
at
are
the
kind of
Realm
hard
Studios?
to master. Those ones are kind of hard to Those ones are kind of hard to master. I want to see that kind of person that's played Mortal Kombat since they first came out. That's what I've been thinking. Like, what, dude? Are you kidding me? You've been playing this since the game first came out in the 90s? It's gotta be obvious that you're like an OG fan or something. I don't know. Monsoon.
That was not bad right there. Oh, yeah. Austin, I saw your stream earlier. I saw you were playing with some kid who was singing your Juice WRLD song. I like, hey, that's not bad, kid. Come on, do a little more.
I was trying not to get copyrighted earlier. As you see, that didn't work.
Damn it! I forgot you're streaming.
That's alright, dude.
Well, too late now. I forget, not supposed to play videos or music during the stream. I allow my voice to be shared so they can't hear me. I hope the Gamer23 is not the type to copyright claim people if you plays videos in your stream. I don't think he's that type of guy though. I kind of want some Popeye's chicken now. Never had it.
Not the only one. Hear me, Hal?
What?
You're the only one that was singing Popeye's chicken.
I'm the only one who wouldn't eat Popeyes?
No, you're not the only one that wants to eat chicken right now.
Have you ever had Popeyes?
I haven't. But I want to try it.
Oh man, I just kind of wish that we had a Chick-fil-A place. I think that place is good too. That was weird as that my mom got to try some. But what's weird is that they would give you could get what you want, but they didn't have the waffle fries.
My mom got me to try it once when I was younger. I actually ended up liking it. I'm starting to get tired now. What time is it? It's almost 11 o'clock and I'm already tired. Alright guys, I'm sorry, but I'm starting to get tired now. So I'm going to cut this video a little bit short. Until next time, my friends, I am out. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button. And put post notifications on whenever I'm live or I upload a video. Alright, until next time, I'm out. Peace out.